If you're just joining us on Al Jazeera, it's coming up to 4:30 GMT, and we are continuing with our coverage of the U.S. attacks on Iran. U.S. President Donald Trump says American forces have conducted what he calls very successful strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. President Trump announced that a full payload of bombs was dropped on Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan. In his address to the nation a short while ago, Trump warned Iran not to retaliate, urging it to make peace, otherwise the U.S. will go after other targets. Trump says the objective of the strikes was to destroy Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and to stop any nuclear threat. He says all three facilities have been obliterated. Israel's Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, has also spoken. He thanked the U.S. for the strikes. In the last few minutes, we've heard from Iran's Foreign Minister, Abbas Araghchi, who posted a statement on X saying that the U.S. attacks on Iran will have everlasting consequences, and Tehran reserves all options to retaliate. He said that the attack on its facilities, the Iranian nuclear facilities, are outrageous and will have everlasting consequences. Iran reserves all options to defend its sovereignty, interests, and people based on the UN Charter, the Iranian Foreign Minister said. Let's now speak to Fouad Izzadi, who's a professor in the World Studies Department at the University of Tehran, joining us this morning from the Iranian capital. Professor, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Can I ask you first how you're waking up to this news that the U.S. has attacked 3 Iranian nuclear sites?
I think many people expected this, given the fact that Iran experienced a deception operation during the negotiations. Iran was attacked 2 days before the next round of negotiations. People expected the 2-week time that Trump talked about is another deception operation. And for many months, Iranians knew that there may be a military attack on Iranian nuclear sites. So they have managed to move a lot of more valuable material out of these sites, given the fact that United States doesn't respect international law and they attack countries at will. So I think Iran's response would be based on the level of damage. If the level of damage is manageable, then the country's leaders may decide not to respond.
And what do we know about the level of damage, Professor, at this hour?
And of course, as Iran's, we don't have any concrete reports. We have had local officials telling people that live in nearby cities that there are not going to be any contamination of enriched material. So people are not asked to leave their houses because these materials were moved away from these sites a long time ago. As Iran's foreign minister said, Iran reserves the right to